Hey guys, how are you doing today? I have been hoping that I would get my regular Boxy Charm box before opening my premium box, but I'm still getting zero tracking information on it. Like it says it was sent on the 9th. It's the 16th. I got nothing. Who knows? The Boxy Premium has actually been here for a week already, and I'm just chomping at the bit. So here we go. We're going to open it up and see what's inside. Woo. Well, we've got the little bubbles and glitz is the theme they've got. It's kind of cute. It's gold and sparkly. Kind of reminds you of Christmas, but more of New Year's, but still kind of cool. It's about the right time frame for that kind of stuff, right? This has all of the prices on the back, but I don't want to know what's coming in the box, so I'm going to put that to the side for the moment. So the first thing I see in here is this huge palette and a bunch of bubble wrap. It's the True and Luscious Lucky Glow Bronze and Highlight Palette. Now, I've seen a couple of people's videos on YouTube. I don't know why I watch them before I get my box. I like to be surprised, but I still look because I'm a dork. And they're big, pretty. I just realized I didn't even turn on lights. You think lights might help? Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, look at that light. Turn on the ring light and your world changes, let me tell you. They're pretty. I don't know if they're all colors I'd use. They're good size too. Like they're really good size. Let's see. I heard this 777s is kind of neat. So let's see. Ooh. Royal Flush is like a blush. Pots of Gold. Those are both really pretty. And then Heaven Sent is the other one that looks like it's a more of a highlight that's there on the pinky. They're actually really similar to each other. Let's... Oh, no, they don't look so as close. I mean, they're all golds, but they're... You can see this one's kind of more coppery and this one's a lighter gold, but those are pretty, actually. The other ones are blushes and I don't feel like washing off my fingers to try to show them. But that's kind of cool. That's a good size palette, actually. Let's see. The next, got this little box here. Elemis Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. Anti-Wrinkle Multi-Use Eye Mask. Oh. Apply a thin layer to eye contour. Leave overnight to absorb, or layer under or over makeup. Why would you put it over your makeup? That doesn't make sense. I'm trying to see if they've got ingredients somewhere. They've got the same thing. Oh, there we go, ingredients. I hope there's nothing I don't have. Okay, sunflower seed oil. A bunch of things I can't pronounce. It's got lactic acids and sodium hydroxide. Seriously, so many things I can't even. Sodium hyaluronate, so that's supposed to be good. Well, I don't see anything right off the bat that I know I'm allergic to. I guess that's a good thing, right? Because that's always my biggest concern with any kind of makeup product is, especially creams and lotions, because a lot of times they do have things in them that I'm allergic to. Geez, that's a lot of box for that little tiny bottle. I mean, like, seriously, look at the size difference. Like, put it in a smaller box. Why do I need such a big box for this? I don't know. Didn't want to open. Smells all right. Okay, it kind of looks like lemon curd. If you like lemon curd on your scones, you know what I mean. I almost hesitate to put this under my eye right away because I want to see if I have a reaction. So I'm actually going to put it right here on the back of my arm. Back of my hand, sorry, for a minute. Feels nice. Kind of cooling. I don't know if that's just because it's cold in here and so therefore the product is cold. Kind of has a cooling feeling to it. All right, I'm just going to leave that on the back of my hand and see if I have a reaction, because that's better than putting it on your eye and hoping you don't have a reaction. I mean, really. So we've got a Crown 5-piece Luxe brush set. Not sure I really need more brushes as I look at the big old thing full of them over there, but let's see what we got in here. Oh, not bad. We've got a kind of fluffy, I don't usually have one like that. Okay. All right, I gotta open it. I can't handle this. All right. Do I really need new brushes? Probably not. And am I gonna add to the collection anyways? Yeah, I sure am. All right. God, they're wrapped individually, plus inside of this, plus inside of a box. Can we say wasteful? Holy cow, guys. All right, so this one's one that's kind of, it's thinner this way than it is this way, but it's rather fluffy. It's not as small as, say, this one, which is what I have several of at this point. I have at least 3 that are like this, where it's kind of skinnier but really fat. I actually really like these for doing the under eye area, so that's kind of neat. That one's really super fat and fluffy, so I'm not sure exactly what you would use that for, but I don't know. And then we've got your typical little blendy, shady brush, a slightly fluffier and not quite so conical version of that. This one's a little bit wider than it is the fat, but it's nice and fluffy. It's a super fluffy brush. Whoops. And then we've got one of these little detail brushes, and I've got a couple of those. I don't usually use those a whole lot. There's already like one hair that's loose on this. Like, did I get cat hair on it already? Because Lord knows I'm covered in cat hair 24/7. Thank you, Harry. Because that's what happens when you own a cat. It is. All right, so there's a little brush set. The next thing we have is Vizart Professional Makeup Paris Palette. Okay. Let's look at this here. That's nice. Neutrals, not bad. I think I might hold on to I don't think I'm going to swatch this, honestly. I mean, it's not a bad palette, honestly. It's got nice colors, but they're all just neutrals, and I'm not a big neutrals girl. I would maybe use a couple of these lighter ones over here for like a blending transition color. I have all of these in a different palette. In fact, last month I got this Natasha Denona palette, and all the colors out of here I would use are in here, except for maybe these couple right here, but I have those in my cremated palette. So I'm gonna just hold on to this and maybe give this to somebody else. Come on now. There we go. Couldn't get it to close again. All right. Next thing we have is It's So Big Volumizing Mascara. I have a lot of mascaras. Let's see. Kind of black, of course. It's black. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, it's got kind of one of those, it's almost hourglass shaped. Let's see, I don't have any makeup on, so where's my little mirror? Not sure how I feel about that being supposed to be volumizing. Dude, you can still barely see my eyelashes. Okay, now I get that this is only one coat, but how is that volumizing? Like, if you look at my pale, you can barely see them lashes over here, how thick they are compared to this. That does not look volumizing at all. In fact, if you didn't know I was blonde, if my hair was dyed, you wouldn't even think I had on mascara. So that's a bit on the disappointing side. See if the second coat does any favors. I mean, obviously I can't give this away now because it's been on my eye. Yeah, I'd say this would be fine if I just wanted a simple, I want to look like I have eyelashes, but I don't want to try too hard look, but that is absolutely not volumizing in any way, shape, or form. So that's more than slightly disappointing. All right, this thing's funny. It's got like a sticker with a skew and bubble wrap and a little tube of something. Oh, glass. Oh, it's cuticle oil. Oh, and it's leaked on everything, and I don't have anything over here to wipe it on. So, that's awesome. I don't use cuticle oil. I don't do anything with my nails, really, because other than just kind of try to keep them trimmed, because my nails suck, honestly. Oh, and it's a roller ball. What a weird way to do cuticle oil. I'm actually a hairdresser, and I've never seen Ball Cuticle Oil. I mean, I guess that could be good. The Lifestyle Co., huh? Roll on cuticles and fingernails, massage as desired. I mean, maybe I'll use it. It has jojoba. Oh, fuck. It's got lavender oil in it. Shit. I should know better than to open anything and put it on my hands without reading it first. God damn. Well, I'm really not using it now. Shit, I was going to say maybe I should use it more often. Maybe my nails will look better. My nails don't feel so great right now. I'm allergic to lavender, if you aren't aware, if you haven't seen my videos before. So that was really a bad idea. Jesus. Anybody want a lavender cuticle oil? Anybody use those kind of things? On the plus side, on the back of my hand where I put that Elemis eye cream so far, it's been fine. Shit, I can't believe I have lavender oil in it and I didn't notice right away. Probably because I haven't taken my allergy meds yet today, and so I can't breathe anyhow. Although, I'm sure that's going to get worse now. I accidentally got 2 makeup wipes out of there, and I definitely did not need 2. Well, I need to wipe this thing off now. Because it was seriously, it leaked in there. Oof. So, yeah, I need to give somebody a lavender oil cuticle oil. So, overall, I don't know. Let's see. What do we have for pricing here? Holy crap. This little tiny 12 pan neutral eyeshadow is $80. I would not spend $80 on this. I would maybe pay $20 for that. 25? I mean, I know it's supposed to be a high-end brand and it's from Paris, but really? I mean, there should be gold in there for that. Okay, no, I'm exaggerating, but still, that is okay. Oh, and on the level of holy crap, how does it cost that much? This little jar of Elemis, and by the way, the jar is very deceiving. Like, it looks like it's pretty big, right, and chunky, but if you flip it this way, you see how much of this is just glass around the outside, and it's the same down here. There's really not that much in here. Overall, I mean, it's much smaller than the piece of glass is. That is $82. I would absolutely never pay $82 for a freaking eye cream that I'm going to remember to use maybe half the time. Wow. The Lucky Glow palette is $46. Do I think it's really worth $46? Maybe not. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Believe me. But I don't think it's necessarily worth $46 either. Wow, this cuticle oil I don't even want to touch now is $22. For some cuticle oil that I can't use. All right. The All Eyes on You 5-piece Luxe brush set is $34.95. I'd say $35 is probably pretty normal for a 5-piece brush set. And if you think about it, that's not too bad. What would that make them be? $7 a piece? I mean, if they're good quality, $7 each isn't horrible. Would I necessarily pay that much per brush? Probably not, but it's not as bad as some of these other things. And then the It's So Big Volumizing Mascara is a $20 joke. I mean, at least it's only $20. I kind of feel like I need to at least put some on the other eye now because I feel like I look a little psycho with mascara on and visible lashes on only one side of my face. But yeah, no, that's, yeah. Definitely not volumizing. Like, it doesn't make them look any longer. It's not making them look thicker. When you call something volumizing, it should give me a bang, man. Like, I should be able to see a visible difference in how luscious my lashes look. And I absolutely, ow, just poked myself in the eye. Absolutely do not see any kind of real volume to this. It just looks like a typical regular, oh god, and I just got this big old string of something. They don't look longer, they don't look fatter, there's nothing fantastic about it at all. It's meh. That's all you get out of me for that one is meh. Oh my god, I want to wash this off, but I don't know where the lavender oil is on this makeup wipe. because when I poke myself in the eyeball, I also, okay, there we go. So overall, it's a meh box. Hopefully there will be something more fantastic in my base box whenever it gets here. Well, apparently I just need to learn how to be patient because I got the regular Boxy Charm box the day after I finally gave in and did a video for my premium box. So it's kind of funny because my premium box sat here on the table for a few days, and I finally just got tired of waiting for this box and opened it yesterday. Mostly because I couldn't see any tracking on this box. I had no idea when it was going to get here. So, again, bubbles and glitz. This has what's on it. We're going to put that to the side for the minute and see what's going on in the box. I do already have on a full face of makeup, which kind of sucks because I can't try everything on unless I want to wash everything off first. Maybe I will. I don't know. First thing we have is the sponge by Makeup Eraser. I've seen a few people's videos and almost everybody has gotten this. It's the first ever machine washable makeup sponge. I don't know how I feel about putting my makeup sponge in the washing machine. I assume with the rest of your laundry, or does it go in your dishwasher? I don't know. It has this little cage. Ooh, hello. It has this little cage thingy that screws shut to protect it when it's being washed. The ball is a hideous color of pink, if you ask me, because I just don't like pink in general. But the sponge itself is a beautiful burgundy. It's actually pretty similar in shape to the one I was using earlier when I actually did my makeup, where it's got this flat front face, but it also has a flat bottom where my other one was round on the bottom. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't have a ton of beauty blenders over here because I also have two like this that are really gross and need to be washed. And the funny thing is those ones have a flat bottom, but not the flat on the top. I'm sorry, I just dropped something into my little trash bag over here and I don't know what it was, and I'm a little worried that it's something I don't want thrown away. Well, I hope that wasn't important. Okay, sorry. So let's see. Oh yeah, washing machine with your laundry. According to the little thing here, wash and dry. You can wash and dry it. Huh. Interesting. Durable design, threaded to withstand the spin, tumble, and heat of the washer and dryer. I don't know. That just seems so funny to me to wash and dry a sponge. I have seen videos where there's like hacks where you're supposed to be able to wash your beauty blenders and your makeup brushes even in the washing machine in like lingerie bags. I think it's funny for some reason. Okay, this thing does not screw shut very easy. Like you have to, it's kind of hard to hold. You got to put your fingers in the holes kind of to be able to spin it shut. It's got a lot of threads though. Wow. All right. I definitely believe that that would stand up to going through the washer and dryer. Ooh, this is the next thing I see here. We got the Huda Beauty Ruby Expressions. I've been seeing a lot of people get these as well. I don't even know why I watch Boxy unboxings prior to getting my box, because then you're not as shocked as to what you get. If anything, it makes you hope for something and maybe hope not to get some things, and then you can be disappointed if it doesn't come out the way you want. But this is a really beautiful little palette full of reds, couple of little neutrals. Red's my favorite color. I don't always use it on eyes, obviously. It just depends on what I'm wearing, but that is a really pretty palette. I don't think I've gotten any Huda eyeshadows before. I've gotten other things from Huda, but I don't think I've gotten an eyeshadow before. So that might be fun to play with. Oh, and there's a MAC lipstick in here called Pretty Boy. Again, I already have makeup on, which makes this kind of stink because it makes can't really test things out. Let's see what color Pretty Boy is. Oh, it's a nice red. All right, do I have it? I don't have a tissue over here. A makeup remover, sponges. I want to test it, kind of. Oh, that doesn't come across quite so red. It's kind of a corally, shimmery. I don't know. I don't know if I'd really wear that, because it looks more like an orangey red in the tube, and it comes off more a salmony pink, when definitely not a pink girl, as I just said with the color of this ball. So I don't know how much I'll use that. The next thing we got here is the Tarte Man-Eater Mascara. I don't know, I've heard mixed reviews on this, on people liking it and not liking it. I do think it's interesting, though, that I would get a mascara in both my base box and my premium. Like, I need 2 new tubes of mascara. This, okay, this is my mascara and brow cup. You want to know how many things aren't mascara in here? 1. Wait, is the other thing even put back away? No. Brows. 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 And this is one of those little, like, shaver things, because I get these weird peach fuzz hair over here, and I don't like the way it makes my makeup look, so I shave it off sometimes with this little tool. But yeah, all of this is mascara, and I don't even think the new one's in there. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's so big, which also was horribly unimpressive. So yeah, another mascara to add to the too many. Okay, now in all fairness, this one is purple, this one is blue, and this one is white. There are 3 colored mascaras in here. But even if you take the colored mascaras out of the equation, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now 8 black mascaras in here. And you know what? I just realized this Milk Makeup one came last month. So I've gotten 3 mascaras. Oh, I forgot there was a brown. There's 1 brown in here as well. But still, that's a lot of black mascara. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just, I was not impressed with it. My favorite one is this one right here, the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions, which is what I have on my eyes right now. Because I know you can't really see them behind my glasses. Anyways, yeah, I did. Damn sure I didn't need another one of those. I probably, yeah. Although, on an interesting side note, my sister had her son throw a fit the other day, and he threw her makeup bag in the snow, wet snow, and they didn't realize it for a couple hours, and she is afraid to even open her makeup bag. So, I told her she needs to open it, though, because if things did in fact get ruined, hey, I've got a mascara for her, brand new one. And in the premium, I got this Viseart palette full of neutrals that she can have. Oof, I could maybe give up the Huda Beauty one. I mean, it's really pretty though. But I do have Blood Sugar, which is all reds, and other reds mixed into boxes. So I wouldn't die without this. And this would actually be her kind of a lipstick color. So she might end up with this anyways, honestly. And if she needs a new beauty blender, she can have this one. Anyways, the last thing, I'm totally sidetracked here. The last thing in the box is a set of Glamnetic Lashes. I've actually wanted to try the Glamnetic. This is the liquid eyeliner that is magnetic, and, or sorry, yeah, magnetic, I guess. The two together, it's magnetic. Anyways, I have actually wanted to try these. I've heard good things about them, and you know, I don't have any fake lashes on, so I might not be able to check anything else out eyeshadow wise because I already have some on, but I could try these on, I suppose. Although it's kind of close to the end of the day, so it's not like I can test how well they work for the whole day. One thing I am concerned about is the length of them. They look like they're going to be too long to go fit behind my glasses, which is my biggest pet peeve when it comes to eyelashes, fake ones, is that a lot of people don't take in consideration people that wear glasses. I know contacts are an option. Well, for some people, yes. For others, not so much. One, I have bifocals. Yeah, getting older. And two, I literally can't put one in my eye. So third, my prescription is barely and not even strong enough for the lowest you can even get in contacts. So I don't have a strong enough prescription for them to really be practical. I can't get them in and out of my own eye. I have tried. And yeah, you can't do bifocals very easily with a contact. I mean, I'd still have to wear glasses for some things. So, I mean, what's the point? All right, so let's see. You put a little bit of this. I know I already have on eyeliner, and so that's like, seems almost pointless to put on eyeliner on top of eyeliner, but this is the magnetic, so. All right, we're just gonna do a thin line right along the bottom. We're not taking it all the way out to our wing, which seems like it's kind of fading there a little bit. I totally forgot to put on that made sense. Setting spray. I forgot setting spray today. All right, so I'm only gonna put that on one eye because I want to see the difference between just my liquid lash extensions on this side, which is a pretty fantastic mascara on its own, and these. I am concerned, are the bands look ridiculously long. Oh, no, I get it. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you look at this, see how long the black is to the sides? It totally looked like it was really long black bands. But when you start lifting, you realize that not all of that is actual lash. That's just a strip for the lashes to stick to when they're in. Whoop! I just dropped that lash on the floor. Now, I'm trying to do this without making a big fat mess. All right. So, this one, I want to say it was Ardell brand. Could be wrong. Don't remember. Dude, why can't I? Oh, this stupid ball is in my way. Okay, so one thing I like about these ones is that they are short enough to wear behind my glasses. But if you notice the difference between these, well, obviously there's going to be a few differences, but look at the number of magnets, the difference in the number of magnets. This one only has 4 magnets. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 magnets, smaller magnets. So even if you're just looking at that, at the number of actual magnets, this one is definitely superior. The other thing is the way they go on the band. This one is in clumps. These ones are much smaller clumps farther out. So I don't know which one's better on that one. The number of clumps of lashes. I don't know how that really translates. The one thing I'm wondering about is, are these too long for my lid? And if so, could it be awkward? Like, could I cut right next to the next magnet and they're going to be okay? Or is the next magnet over going to be too short? I don't know. I think that's had a chance to dry down, so let's go ahead and stick this on. It didn't immediately stick. Like, I had to adjust a little. It's too far forward. I don't know if my eyelash tweezers are going to work with this because they're metal. And yes, they're god-awful pink. They were given to me. I would not have bought god-awful pink ones. Would have bought plain silver ones if it was me. I know a lot of people like pink. It's just not my color. I can appreciate that some things that are pink look cute on some people. It's just not my color. Okay, dude, I'm actually struggling to put this on the eyeliner. I don't know why. You would think being magnetic, these would be easy. They are not easy. I'm actually struggling more with this right now than I do with regular lashes. I don't know. I just don't know. Am I just having a day? Oh, and look, it totally pulled off some of the liner. Like, you can see there's a patch in the liner there now. So it pulled off some of the liner, but I can't get it to stay on my eye. Oh gosh. Because I'd rather stick to my lashes, my tweezers. I'm just trying to see what I'm doing to get them positioned, at least to get them over there. See, now I tried to get them there. Okay, I finally got them on. Well, they are very pretty. No, they're still not connected over here. I am legitimately struggling with these just as much as I would if they were normal. Like this side doesn't feel like they're connected. There they are. No, they're not. They're not. Oh God. They're not sticking. They're not staying right here. Do you see this? They're just floating. And that is way too easy to knock off of my eye. I've had people just absolutely rave about these. The other one stuck to the back of my thing. That's funny. So, I think I've got the wrong... I have the wrong lash for that side. So, watch this. Okay. Oh my gosh. I say watch this, then I can't pull the other one out of here. There it goes. All right. They were sitting in something metal, so they're sticking to it. This is the little Ardell one, right? The teeny tiny thing. Oh, see, it's not easy either, to be honest. You really would think they'd be easier because they're magnetic. But it all depends. I guess maybe you need a thinner line of the magnetized liner. I don't know. See, now I can't stick this on there either. I was going to show you how much easier of a time I had with those when I first put them on, except it's not being easy. There's nothing easy about these. And I'm really disappointed because I had heard such great things about these and I am just riding the struggle bus. Like, I literally cannot get these on my eyes to save my life. So I'm trying again. Hopefully I'm not blocking your view. I'm trying to put it like really close to the lash line and a thin little amount. Okay, I am going to do both eyes now just because I want to try to compare the two. Okay, really close to the lash line. Just a little bit of that. I guess I could have grabbed the magnetic liner, oh God, from the Ardells. But, I mean, magnetic liner is a magnetic liner, right? Besides, the stuff from the Ardell is in a pot with a brush, and it's messier than this. Okay, got my little line on each eye. I assume that you need to let it dry in between. Let's see. Shake before use. Glide brush tip along the upper lash line only. Make an even line as thick as the lash magnets. For optimal results, apply Glamnetic Lashes onto liner once 80% dry. Do not use liner on waterline or lower lash line. Only 80% dry? Should they be all the way dry? I mean, I don't know. How do you know? How do you even know when it's 80% dry or when it's totally dry or whatever? All right. I'm going to try to just use my finger because I did not do so hot when I tried using the tweezers, but I feel like I'm not doing so hot with my fingers either. Okay, so all the way down there, all the way up here. Quit trying to take it off. Okay, here's the problem I'm having. I'll get it lined up either at the back or at the front, and then when I try to adjust the other side, it pops up. That's what it keeps doing. All right, now the Ardell lash on the other side. This one's small. Sorry. Ooh, I tweaked it a little. It does have fewer magnets. You'd think that could be a bad thing, but it went on really easy. I mean, like, legitimately, I set it in the back, I set it in the front, and it's there. Oh, yeah, no, it's there. It's very strongly there, in fact. So, I mean, obviously, the biggest difference is how thick and long these ones are versus these ones. Oh, God, that's not attached, is it? It's not attached. There, now it's on there. Sorry, I thought I had it lined up, but I didn't. As far as how easy they are, honestly, they're about the same, except I still feel like this one's not connected. I guess it is. I don't know. I definitely don't think I can put them behind my glasses where my glasses go. Woo! I was actually kind of excited to get the Glamnetic because I wanted to test them out, but let's see. The eyelash. Oh God, no. Nope, nope. One blink and I'm hitting my glasses. And did it pop it up? Because that would be really funny. It totally did. It popped up the corner. I blinked once with my glasses on and it dislodged the lash. It disconnected one end of the lash. These ones are fine. These ones are shorter. That's kind of disappointing. I suppose I could use them for makeup looks when I'm just doing random stuff, but honestly, it was not any more difficult or any more easy than just using lash glue and like something like Diesel Monster. Now, obviously, these ones are super fluffy, ridiculous lashes, but they're pretty sometimes for special things. I also have this pair that are a little thinner, but still long. And there's, I've got a lot of lashes over here. You have no idea. This little tin literally has lashes I lost the boxes for, but aren't bad yet. Jewels I've used before, but could reattach with lash glue. And my Ardell little magnetic ones. Which, like I said, oddly enough, work just as well, if not easier, than the Glamnetics. And honestly, these little Ardell ones, they stay on really well. I actually have worn them all day before. They work pretty well. They're just really little wispy. They're like if you just want a little extra oomph to your lash and not something big and dramatic. So yeah, again, I don't really know how I feel about those lashes because that was way more of a struggle than it should have been to put on a lash, especially for something that's supposed to be easier. Magnetic are supposed to be easier. I'm not sure if I can trim them shorter to make them fit behind my glasses. I like the thickness of them, but they're too long with my glasses. And if I was putting on a pair of lashes just for a makeup look for pictures, I doubt I'm gonna go to the trouble of magnets. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Okay, so I got a little ranty and I stopped the video and I'm starting again because you guys don't need to hear me rant for 20 minutes. And probably will still rant a little bit because I want to tell you what I think about boxes right now. So those Glamnetic lashes are $63. I'm never going to spend $63 on one pair of eyelashes. So, especially since they popped off so easy, that makes me worry. I've heard such good things about them too, but one blink of them hitting my glasses and they fell halfway off, that's not secure. That's me losing my lashes pretty easy. At least the glue holds them better than that does usually. Even the little Ardell ones stay on better than that, okay? Just saying. The next thing is the Huda Beauty Beautiful Red Palette. It is $27. It is alone paid for the box, to be honest. So the fact that that's the one item I actually love out of this box, I guess is kind of good because the one item I love paid for the box. Then there's the Man-Eater Mascara, which I'm probably not going to even try. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Honestly, I have a mascara I love. I have a few I kind of like. And the Man-Eater Mascara is $23. I have ones I like better that are not so expensive. So that is never going to happen. Again, and probably won't even happen now. I'll give it away. The MAC Cosmetics lipstick is $19. I don't think I could even ever spend $19 on one lipstick. And B, it's not my shade, so it'll go to somebody else. And then there's the original makeup eraser, the sponge, which is $18. At first blush, I'd say that's kind of a high price point. But when you consider the fact that it can be machine washed and dried and has that plastic thing for it to go in, it's not so bad of a price point. Overall, it's a good value for the box. It's just a lot of things I'm never going to use. And when I look at both boxes, I don't still have the card over here for the other box, but it's earlier in the video. The prices for that. Total number of things I'll absolutely use, 3. I will absolutely use this. I will absolutely use this eventually. I'm not good at skincare, but I will eventually use this eye cream that looks like lemon curd. And I will definitely use the brushes that I got. In fact, I already used one of them this morning when I did my makeup. So there are three things that I absolutely will use, do like, and I'm sure those three things definitely paid for the 2 boxes. But what's not fun is getting a third mascara in 2 months. One of them, I mean, 2 of them in 1 month. I mean, come on. You guys know I get both boxes. There's got to be at least 30 different items you can choose my 5 or 6 items out of. There's no reason to get 2 mascaras in 1 month. That's just ridiculous. And even funnier, 2 mascaras and a set of eyelashes. Really, guys? I mean, really? A cuticle oil I'm allergic to was not amusing. In fact, that's one of my biggest pet peeves about these boxes, is that there is no way to say, I'm allergic to these things, don't send them to me. There's no way to say, I hate this color, never send it to me. There's not even a way to say, never send me skincare, never send me nail stuff, never send me hair things. The lowest frequency you can give something is rarely. Well, I have oily nail beds, and I can't even keep acrylic or gel nails on them. I'm not going to use nail strips and nail polish. So far, I haven't gotten those. They're in the rarely category, and so far, this cuticle oil is the closest thing I've gotten to nail care. But even the cuticle oil, I wouldn't have used it even if I wasn't allergic to it, to be honest. But the fact that I'm allergic to it makes it more annoying. Neutral palettes, like this one, and this one, and the Mascara one I got last month that I'm giving away. I don't need 3 neutral palettes in 2 months. And you know what? You want to hear something really annoying? Just opening and closing this, the corner chipped out of one of the eyeshadows. $50 for 5 eyeshadows, and it broke just holding it and talking about it. And then 2 more I won't use because I have enough neutrals in all the rest of my stuff. I have neutral colors, mascaras, and black eyeliners all on the rarely list. What did I get? Neutral palette, 2 mascaras. And honestly, although this is reds, this isn't super adventurous, but at least it's not all neutrals. Lipstick, again, that would be a color thing. I mean, it looks red on the box. It looks red when you first open it, but it was not red when you put it on. It was a salmony, corally something. Never wearing it. Probably going to give it to my little sister because she probably would wear that color. But honestly, I'm starting to wonder if I even want to keep having the box. This little eyeshadow or highlighter palette, it's not a bad palette. It's a nice little palette if you need such things. But you know what? I got another palette that's almost identical to this a couple months ago. It's right over there. I guess that's my problem. I'm tired of getting the same things all the time. Now, if it was more highlighters and blushes, but it was different range of colors, that would be fun. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I got another palette of highlighters and blushes about a month or 2 before that one even. So I've gotten 3 palettes of highlighter, bronzer, and blushes. One of them was too dark for my skin tone, and I gave it to my niece that has darker skin tone than me. But see, that's my whole point. Even though you tell them your skin tone, and I'm pale, I know I'm pale. I'm on the pasty list. I'm on the highest, lightest possible options that they give me, and I do put my hair color as blonde, even though it randomly changes. It's fading out of rainbow at the moment, although you can still see some of the color. As soon as I get more color, it will be changing again because I get bored with it. But I still get things that are too dark for my skin. In fact, one box, I got clear brow gel. What is a blonde going to do with clear brow gel? You can't see my brows hardly already without putting some pigment on them. What am I going to do with clear? Clear's not going to help me out. I gave that one to my daughter. by the way. I mean, at least I have people I can give this stuff to. But what bothers me is that I spend a good amount of money on these every month to give away half or more of the products almost every month. There was one month that half the box I was allergic to. That was fun. It wasn't fun, let me tell you. And so, yeah, that's my big beef. I think it'd be fun if somebody could come up with adventure boxes, like for the adventurous makeup boxes, for those of us that truly almost never wear neutrals, that really want to play, and I mean play, with makeup and do bright colors and do art pieces and do crazy crap. That would be fun. You know, you could do things like in February you get heart rhinestones and reds and pinks and stuff, you know. In July you could get a 4th of July box. It could be red, white, and blue and stars, you know, something. I don't know. I just think it'd be fun if somebody would do a box that has wide ranges of, maybe themed, maybe not, but just truly adventurous colors, and not just the same neutrals. Oh, sorry. Oh. Not the same neutrals over and over again, and the same, basically the same products rotated every couple of months. I'm probably going to let it go for a couple more months still, and just maybe try to tweak my preferences a little bit to see if I can get better, I don't know, better something. I mean, like I said, I did get an eyeshadow palette that is kind of adventurous, being reds, although some of it is also neutrals, and this isn't as far out as some of my eyeshadow palettes. I have some pretty crazy palettes. And there was that Eloise one, the Queen, that was really pretty and super fun and bright and colorful. But, you know, and these boxes are also really good, not only if you do like neutrals and naturals a lot, but also if you are thrifty, we'll say thrifty, like me, and you can't justify spending $50 on 5 eyeshadows. Because I can't. I can barely justify $27 for 9 eyeshadows. I ain't justifying this. Honestly, I had a hard time justifying this. And this is velvet covered and huge thick packaging and a hell of a lot more eyeshadow colors and a wide variety, mostly purples though. And I had a hard time justifying this one being over $50. And this is a whole hell of a lot more bang for my buck than this one. So I get where the appeal is to be able to get some nice high priced items that you normally wouldn't buy on your own. I'm starting to think more and more that it's just not for me. Like, if anybody knows of a box like I was just talking about, where they actually do crazy ass colors every time, maybe with themes, maybe not, sometimes include cool, you know, stick on gems and crazy ass lashes. Okay, maybe not crazy lashes, but I would like that better than some of this other stuff. Please tell me if you know of a box that exists like that, because I would be all for it. Because when I buy my own makeup, and I don't trust, if I'm not going off of subscription boxes, I buy things like this and this. Aren't those pretty eyeliners? I also am known though to get things for their theme. Like when ColourPop came out with the Hocus Pocus palette, or Ulta came out with Your House from Hogwarts in a little set. This little eyeshadow thing also came with an eyeliner. What's really fun about this is that the brush is in the oh, what happened? No, the brush got stuck in there. Oh, came out that time. The brush is in the lid of the liner, and it also had a shimmer and a couple other things. But see, that's what I mean by a theme, you know. That happened to be a Ravenclaw theme, and they also have it for the other 3 houses. If you're interested, check it out on Ulta. It's pretty cute. But you know, you can really have fun with things like that. I also have a glitter from this. The Binks glitter is really cool. But you know, it would just be fun, I think, to have something that's a little more themed by a holiday or a season. You know, like in October, you could have like the stencil to make it look like you have mermaid scales and the little rhinestonies for on your face for a mermaid look. You know, fun stuff. Body paints. You know, colorful eyeliners, not always black and brown, because that's all I ever get out of boxes like this. That's the kind of thing I think would just be a fun box. So again, I'll probably let this keep going for a couple more months, maybe tweak my suggestions or my quiz a little bit, see if I can make it work more for me. But honestly, at this point, I don't know if I was just so disappointed in starting to get so many repeats in Ipsy that has carried over into, well, Boxy doesn't seem to be any different, or what. You know, maybe it's a little bit of being jaded from the Ipsy thing, just getting too boring for me. Maybe I'm just too crazy for subscription boxes. I'm the weirdo. You know, I like bright, crazy colors. This isn't super bright, but it isn't super mellow either. It's definitely a bold eye look. And that was just to match my Hanukkah shirt. Keep the Hanukkah, guys. Little nerd humor there. Anyways, I'm going to quit rambling now, because I've tried doing this video a couple of times and I keep catching myself rambling, and I'm going to have to edit a lot of stuff out because rambles. Yeah. Anyways, that is my Boxy Charm for this month. Again, I am not super thrilled. There was only 3 things I absolutely loved and only a couple of things that I maybe liked out of the 11 items that I got in both boxes. So take what you will out of that. You know, maybe it'd be cool for you, maybe it wouldn't, but that's just my opinion for this month on the box. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.